Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Blue Clouds TV. It is Monday. It's flight number 124 Airborne. It is February the 21st, 2022. And today we're live again. It is another big game coming up here tomorrow. It is going to be who else? Chelsea facing another great team from the French league, Lille. So Chelsea will be hosting Lille at the bridge on, tomorrow for another big Champions League game, and we are in for it. Here we're gonna go into it and talk about expectations, what to expect in the game tomorrow, and also we're gonna go through and talk about the predicted lineup, players to be missing on both teams. I'm being joined here by the one and only Steven, a long time co-host of this show, and then a great supporter of the platform. So welcome everyone on board. Join us, let's talk about it. And if you join us, let us know your prediction, your expectations, players that you think, if you have your starting lineup, drop it in the chat, comment section below. Let us know what you think of the game tomorrow. And you're all welcome again. As usual, your host, Nate Zion, taking you through for the next half an hour for the preview of the game about to happen tomorrow. Let me know what Herbert said that easy win for Chelsea. I doubt no, it's not gonna be his easy win for Chelsea. Steven said COYB. Not sure what Steven mean by COYB. He's taking my brain.
You Blues.
Oh, come on, you Blues, said Steven. Herbert said easy win for Chelsea. Easy win for Chelsea. Steven, I don't think it's easy. For the past couple of games that we've played, it's really been I can really tell that it's not going to be that easy. You know, we're trying to find what we can do to get Lukaku scoring. So yeah, like I said, I'm being joined here by Steven. Welcome to the stream, Steven.
Live. Thanks for having me as always, man.
Yeah.
I said to you before we came on, I think I said it to you. People, no, I might have said it to someone at uni. It was either you or someone at uni that people think it's going to be an easy game, that just because a little attempt in the French league, then I don't know what they're on, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because that could be deceiving. We've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't there a point in the season where Juve were like bottom 4 of Serie A or something?
Yeah. It's this
season.
Yeah.
Look at what they've done in the Champions League and what they've done since. They're about 4 points off a lead in that league. So it just shows you things. Oh, they're actually 9. It just shows you how quick things can change. Like, yeah, they might be 10th now, but I've not watched enough of them to say exactly how they play and if it's going to be a problem for us.
Herbert, if you have any time and you want to join us here, let's go through this review. I really appreciate it. If you have time, if you feel like you have time, you can spend some of your time with us here. Let's go through the review. That would be much appreciated. But if you don't have it, that is fine. Herbert said, I will volunteer for playing at Chelsea Football Club. Or is it CF? I mean CF. Is that what it means? Chelsea Football Club. Chelsea FC, Chelsea, or what I think CFC means Chelsea.
I would volunteer for playing as centre forward.
Oh,
get more than 7 touches.
Yeah, for Lukaku.
That's not fully on him.
Yeah.
Partly yes, but not fully, because players need to get the ball to him. So
yeah, but if it's not about getting Steven, I'm gonna argue with you. I'm gonna fight with you on this thing. Lukaku don't need players to get the ball to him. He has to get involved. He has to run after the ball. He has to get involved. If you stand in one place, the ball is not going to come to you.
He do things like presto, but if people aren't, like, when people have the ball, if they're not getting it into him, what do you expect? Like,
but he has to make that room, because most of the time he's very static and he allows players to go around him. He got 2 players marking him at all times, so he has to be moving. He has to allow that movement to come on to him. He has to give himself to do that kind of movement for players to find him. Lukaku is not helping himself by being so static.
Even when he does go out wide, they're still not getting him the ball anyway.
Now listen, Hakim Ziyech was being found. They found Hakim Ziyech, and look how the pass was being laid to him. Hakim Ziyech was being found all the way at the back there. So while Lukaku moved so they can find him, Ziyech was being found all alone by himself. Look at how the cross got to him, and he was able to put the ball in the back of the net. Lukaku needs to move. He has to move.
This is what I'm saying. When he has, they still haven't found him. So
okay. So looking at players, I did not get time to listen to all the press conference reaction. It was too early for me, and the time frame was way too early. So we must have some good news in team news injuries as well as with Cesar Spilicueta, Calamus Nodoi possibly available again after getting ruled out of last a minute over the weekend. So yeah, so it looks like Spilicueta will probably be starting the game also, and
Nodoi's still out though.
Yeah, will be available again, or we're not gonna have him.
Hudson-Odoi, no, he's a doubt.
It's a doubt.
That he'll play.
Also a bit too soon for Mason Mount and Reece James, with Benchua out for a long time, which we all know that. So Mason Mount and Reece James is still a bit too soon. We're probably gonna see one of them in the cup finals.
The talk that I've seen is that Reece and Mount are both potentially gonna be within the squad on the weekend for the final. So who knows?
Okay. So was there any special question that was being thrown at Thomas Tuchel, David?
I don't think so. The only things that I really sort of took notice of were the injuries and the fact that he spoke about Lukaku, which we've sort of touched on already. I'm just trying to find if there's anything else whilst I wait for the live training to start so I can see who's taking part in that.
Yeah, Herbert said, look at TT's comment on Lukaku in the press conference. He already looked kind of down with him. I know he's very tired of answering questions on Lukaku.
The other thing is, he did also say that there is a history of strikers struggling at Chelsea for some reason. He did also say that. He's not putting it all on Lukaku. He's also said that there's a history of this at Chelsea where strikers, for whatever reason, seem to struggle. Did see that bit.
But yeah, whatever he has to do, definitely he's going to protect Lukaku. He's going to back Lukaku, even though he still doesn't have the confidence.
He's his player, isn't it? So
yeah, he's his player, so definitely has to back and then protect Lukaku's interest, because yeah, he has no choice. He has to back the player. But then I believe that
the other thing, though, you're saying he's got to back the player, yeah?
Yeah.
Regardless of people's thoughts on Lukaku, yeah? Like, whatever you think, whether it's a waste or whatever, you should still want, like, there's some people that are saying they don't want him to do well. Now, that I don't get. If you like him or not, why don't you want him to do well? He still plays for your club and represents your club.
Right.
As long as he's your player, you should want him to do well. But you don't want him to do well because it proves some sort of point you've got or some sort of agenda you've got. Heck.
I agree.
Want him to do well, he helps the team. He increases his value. Then you can sell him if you really need to.
Yeah, to be honest with me, I'm
my other point, just quickly, my other point is, don't forget, I know that ages are different and stuff, but the point still stands. When Drogba first came to Chelsea, his first season, he got 10 Premier League goals, yeah?
Yeah.
Lukaku's on 5 now. But then increased his numbers. Why can't Lukaku increase his numbers in the coming seasons? That's the other thing.
But look, in the case of Lukaku's already been with the club. It's like it's a return. He's coming back to
a return. He's been in another league for like 2 years, so it's a different style of play out in Italy.
But it's not anywhere compared to Drogba, because Lukaku played in the league, left to another league, and is back again, so he knows what the league is all about.
Styles that need to adapt is what I'm saying.
How long can he adapt? How long should it take him to adapt? He's been beginning the season, Steven. beginning of the season.
Yeah, but the styles are different. Even the way that Chelsea plays different to when
I
Lukaku was here, and he barely
I
played for us.
disagree. I disagree with on this with you, Steven. I disagree. It shouldn't take that long for Lukaku to adjust and learn how we play. He shouldn't understand that we are a possession-based team. He needs to be moving around. Him being static and trying to use his body and then looking for that space is not going to count because this is Chelsea. Chelsea is always if we are a possession-based team, any team that we play against will definitely like to sit back. You're gonna have 2 out of 10 of teams that you're gonna play in the Premier League who will come at you, trying to attack you, match you boot for boot. But majority of the teams will sit back, sit down, and that space that he's looking for is not gonna come. So he has to change his mind and his mindset to be able to understand that this is a possession-based team, and I have to move around, I have to get involved, I have to drop all the way down to the midfield and play with the guys just like Harry Kane has been doing. Just like maybe if whoever plays a false nine for Manchester City has been doing. Just like Cristiano Ronaldo does for Manchester United sometimes. So Lukaku has to change his mindset that I'm playing with a different style, a different style or different style of manager. It's not Antonio Conte anymore. So he has to change, Steven. So this is where I disagree with you. But I'm not saying your opinion is wrong. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just disagreeing with you. Herbert said the Tuchel on Lukaku. It's not the time to laugh about Lukaku. Yeah, we read about this.
Yeah.
He is our player, and we will protect him. What can I do? I don't know. I don't know. Well, we have to deal with it. Absolutely, you have to deal with it. Just like I don't know what else I can say more on Lukaku. It's about time he starts scoring goals. That's all he's trying to say over here. 2 out of 2, the date is out there and speaks the language. That he wasn't in our game, which is true. But you guys want
An absolute clown. Rudiger came out and he did a little cross arm pose towards the camera. Chelsea had got it set up right, and then Havertz joined him. He then ran over. You know they got those little buggies that carry the equipment, yeah, that
yeah.
have like the folding down back bit. I think it might even have been the medical one. He ran over to the guy on there and slapped him on the back of the head.
Oh, okay. Herbert said that
Rudiger
Lukaku.
ran up to him.
So Lukaku is in. You guys won the Champions League without a center forward. Would you agree Chelsea play better without him? Better as in more fluid? Yeah, absolutely. I understand. I agree with you 100%. Chelsea did play very well. They played absolutely perfect football. Much more fluidity and more movement in the 18 without Lukaku. Now with Lukaku, there's no fluidity or there's no movement in the 18. Let's take Lukaku out, bring in Kai Havertz. It's a different ball game together. It's a different game. We play differently. We play very, very differently. We see more movement, up space. The spaces come in without Lukaku. But when Lukaku is there, the spaces that he's looking for doesn't come in. And we don't know why. We don't know why when he plays, the spaces are all closed. But without him, the spaces are open. I'm not sure why. So,
By the way, Mount's just emerged and is taking part in team training.
yeah, I'm watching live here, Steven. I see
I
Kai.
don't know if you were watching.
Yeah, I see Mount. Mount is holding hands with, I think, someone like, I don't know if it's Ziyech or someone. Oh, Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva.
And I think he lifted them up.
Yeah, Mount is holding Thiago Silva's hands while they were jogging around, and he moved forward again. I see Thiago Silva. Igola Conte is up front with Malon Sarr. So yeah, our guys are training whilst we're watching it live right here. I'm not sure if I can show that live on my screen. It will be like probably
probably get copyrighted.
copyrighted straight away. So I don't want to do that. My YouTube is getting very yeah, it don't worth the risk. I mean, probably my preview is not going to get that many views, more or less, to try and bring in this thing here anyway. Herbert said that Lukaku is in the 100 goal club. 100 goal club. He should be adapting to TT's demand. He ain't technically good enough. It is true. It is true. Until he start banging in goals, and he can prove me wrong. Because I'm just tired of Lukaku right now. I'm just tired. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. What do you make of the title race, Steven? What do you make of the title race back up again?
I don't think we're going to be involved. I think we're definitely going to close the gap, though, because after this weekend, both us and Liverpool will have 2 games in hand on Man City.
Yeah.
And I think we're currently 10 points behind them, or 13 points behind them, something like that.
Yeah.
I think it's 13. I think. So if we win our 2 games in hand, we bring it down to 7. I'm just
Yeah.
looking up the table now.
Hmm.
Yeah, we're currently 13 behind.
Oh, Herbert said that.
So yeah,
Herbert said something funny over here. He says, how is he gonna change his mind? His mindset, Blue Clouds. His mind is still at Inter Milan.
the same can be if we're talking mindset. The same can be said about Tottenham and trophies, isn't it? So,
Steven, be serious a little bit here.
damn though, but you can't always change a person's mindset. Like it's not an easy thing to change. If his mindset's at Inter, then nothing that can necessarily be done.
Yeah.
There's only so much you can do.
I mean, the only way that, like I said, the only way he can shut people down is he has to start scoring, because 97.50 million, that's a lot of money for a striker like him. That's too much money for him not to be scoring. So I mean, everyone can go against Lukaku, but to me, I'm saying that he need to start scoring. That's all I'll say, David.
There's a difference between being against him and saying he needs to start scoring. They're 2 different things. I think that's where some Chelsea fans get confused.
Do we have any news on the
You know what I'm
Leeds?
saying?
Any news on the Leeds team? Any news on the Leeds team, Steven?
Leeds. What
The
do you mean
Leo, sorry,
Leeds?
Leo team. Any?
I don't know if they've done their press conference yet. I believe Renato Sanchez is injured. I don't know if they've done a press conference though. I haven't seen anything because normally some of the people I follow on
Mhm,
social media tweet out what the Champions League opponents managers said in the press conference, and I haven't seen nothing yet. So
probably, yeah.
they might do theirs later because I think they'll probably fly into London and then do it once they get over here, maybe.
Early in the morning.
No, they might be flying in and then they might do the conference later. I don't know. I'm going to see if I can find what time it'll be.
Um, um, big up to you. I123 love you. She said, "Hello, my neighbors. Good morning to all. Good morning to you, too, as well." Herbert said, I would like to take back my statement on a Chelsea easy win. The Lille team, Lille team, won the league, and looking at their squad is quite good. Yeah, I know you were just you know, bantering Chelsea right now at the moment, because our center forward is not firing. So you just said, "Oh, it's gonna be an easy win." No, no, no. I don't see that happening. It's gonna be a very difficult win. But then the final the game will be decided at France. That's where we're gonna see. Um, I don't really see it. I don't really see it. Do you think that Chelsea still have to bring Timo Werner back in and put in that position? Because he's not playing at this moment. Would that bring down his confidence as a player, David?
Yeah, potentially. I mean, for him, you look at it and you say, okay, Lukaku scored at the Club World Cup, but he's not done it in the Champions League or in the league for like a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're him, you're wanting to play obviously because you're gonna be confident in yourself that you can make a difference that Lukaku doesn't seem to be having.
Mm-hmm.
I would say the same for Havertz, but he has started to play Havertz now and play him with Lukaku to see if we can get chemistry there with Lukaku and Havertz.
Yeah.
Until recently, I would have made the same point with Havertz that he would want the same thing to play because of he can make an impact. We've seen what Havertz can do. I know Havertz has started to play now, so that point's kind of null and void now. but
Yeah.
it still stands for Werner. He will have that confidence in himself of Lukaku isn't making a difference, then I feel like I can make a difference. Why am I not playing?
Right.
That's where your head's got to be at as a player. Whether you 100% have confidence or not, you've got to sort of show it in some form, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
You might not 100% believe it yourself, but you've also got to believe it to some extent. Because if you don't believe it, then you're not going to have any way of showing it through your actions. And if you're not showing it through your actions, then everyone can say, well, you're not showing nothing to prove that point.
I agree.
At least if you're, regardless of what you actually feel, if you're showing on the pitch in training or in matches, if you're doing certain actions that are proving a point, then it's a different story, regardless of how you feel internally.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you saw it, but Aspie's also out there as expected as well.
Aspilicueta. Yeah, I seen Luis. Is it Luis Ball or Luis Hall or whatever his name is? There's some academy
So,
players. Luis something. Luis Hall or
Lewis Hall. It'll be
yeah,
Lewis Hall, yeah.
Luis Hall. I've seen some academy players also training with the senior players. And so it's
They
always
have
good.
been for a while too. So.
Yeah. Herbert said Timo Werner in CL is decent. Is it
Let me jump
cent
back
is it
over to here quickly.
center left back? I'm not sure what it see. And
One
sometimes
sec.
it's
Is
abbreviations
it?
don't go well with me. Yeah.
What one am I reading?
Gilmore is in the chat right now. Gilmore, big up to you, Gilmore, and good big up to you, Guna. Guys, don't forget to
Oh,
like the
okay.
video.
So,
Also, Gilmore, and then we
I've got
Gilmore is in the chat, and then Guna
it.
is also in the chat.
Um,
Guna, what do you
Herbert
think?
saying is
Yeah, Herbert's message. I'm trying to.
Herbert saying Timo Werner in the Champions League
Yeah, it's
decent,
decent.
isn't he? European teams struggle with his pace. Yeah, I mean, if I don't particularly like stats, because they can be deceiving. But if you do want to go by stats, then yes, your point is accurate. He does appear to do better in Europe than he
Yeah,
does domestically.
yeah, because the Premier League, no one will give you that space. The kind of space, the same thing. Timo Werner, oh, the thing is over. The training session is over. That quick
Only show a bit because then they'll go into the
into
tactical
details.
stuff, won't
Yeah,
they?
the tactical stuff. They don't want to show that on TV.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So just quickly, just to prove a point. So if we want to be looking at stats for it, yeah.
yeah.
Last season, Timo Werner played 12 Champions League games. Yeah, he got 4 goals and 2 assists. Right.
Hmm.
In the whole of the Premier League campaign, he played 35 games, got 6 goals and 8 assists. So actually, when you look at it, there's not much difference in reality, right?
Yeah.
When you think about how much difference there is in games, then obviously it favours Europe. In terms of the Champions League this season, he's played 3 games, he's got 3 goals, and he's got 1 assist in the Champions League. In the Premier League, he's played 11 games, got 1 goal and 1 assist.
Yeah.
So if you do want to be someone that goes by stats, then it proves what I was saying. Like, if looking at stats, it is more dominant in Europe.
Yeah. So why wouldn't you use him in more of the Champions League games? Because in the Champions League, players don't. I mean, the teams don't sit back like they do in the Premier League. They don't sit back. It's like all play all. They open up for you to exhibit your talent. Every team, every player plays what they want according to tactics, and it's no more like pragmatism. So why wouldn't he take that opportunity?
Yeah. Whereas, we were saying about Werner, yeah, in Europe.
Mhm.
You can make the counter argument with Ziyech that Ziyech's been better domestically than he has in Europe.
Okay.
It's weird. It'd be nice if all our players could just be consistent in every competition, but not gonna happen.
No, it's not that easy.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just looking at the form at the moment from the last 6 games. In the
Um,
Champions League, just quickly, Champions League,
okay.
Chelsea lost one, drawn one, and won four of their last six. All competitions, we've drawn one and won five.
Mhm.
And then for Lille, they've drawn two, lost one, and won three of their last three Champions League games. In
Yeah.
all competitions, they've drawn two, lost two, won two. So they're very sort of hit or miss.
Okay. Looking at what Gilmore. Are you done, Steven? So I can read some of these
But yeah,
comments.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Only that I had it up.
Yeah. Hey, boys. How are you doing? We're doing very well. Guna, we're doing very well, my brother. Always a pleasure. When are you coming on? We got you guys very soon. Let me know what you think. When are you coming on so we can set that going? We can set that up. Let me know if you're on the Discord. Hit me up. So I need you here before the game starts. So like I said, Gilmore said there is never a purple patch when it comes to Lukaku. He scores in successive games away from England, and then when he returns in England, it doesn't matter. He cares that he carries that form over. Um, Stevie had that right, so we'll talk about that
Was
one
it?
later.
I missed it slightly. Where was that?
He said, yeah, Gilmore said there is never purple. Hold on, let me turn my alarm off. He said, there is never a purple patch when it comes to Lukaku. He scores in successive games away from England. Then when he returns to England, it doesn't matter. He carries that form over.
Mm. Yeah.
Go to the other side. Jesus Christ. Sorry guys.
I've just seen Herbert's comment there saying, "Oi mate, Lukaku scored 20 goals for United and I still wanted him out. Chelsea do well with dynamism and pace, especially with Chilwell and James as wing backs. Lukaku just doesn't suit it." Yeah, I mean, Lukaku weren't getting goals when we had Reece and Chilwell anyway. But the other thing is,
Mhm.
I think it definitely would help at the moment if we had them.
Yeah.
Just because of the quality of deliveries that both of them can put in.
Mhm.
Even if they don't get it to him, they typically put it in a dangerous area that can cause the defense problems.
Yeah, that crosses from Reece James alone is very, very
Yeah,
dangerous.
especially Reece James, yeah. But Chilwell's got a good cross on him as well.
Mhm.
I wouldn't be too surprised.
Gunnar said Timo is disrespected. I will take him at Arsenal. Yeah, everyone will take Timo Werner. Timo Werner his time will come soon. We'll figure out how to use Timo Werner very well. A lot of strikers and attacking players are very very wasteful at Chelsea Football Club. Especially not all of them. It's just we haven't have luck with our center forward, our number nine. Unless you don't wear number 9. If you don't wear number 9, you're fine. But if you wear number 9, forget about it. Not gonna
Yeah,
work for you.
I nearly said Lukaku said that earlier. My brain's gone today.
Um,
So tired.
Winner said
Yeah, Tuchel said that earlier.
we Tuka said that.
The problem, yeah, that's what I was saying to you. When we were first talking about
Hmm.
Lukaku,
Yeah,
Tuchel said that Chelsea, like, there's a history of strikers struggling at Chelsea. It's not just Lukaku. There's been a history of it. Only exception in recent years has been Diego Costa, and then he got forced out by Conte in the end.
yeah. Gilmore said we spent close to 100 million on one player to test an experiment formation just to fit him in. Please, we are not City, who can spend 50 million multiple times but don't succeed beyond England. Gilmore, my brother. When it comes to Lukaku, he doesn't give it. He doesn't give an F when it comes to Lukaku. I like Gilmore's energy and the way he's on about Lukaku. Lukaku need to stop firing so Gilmore can stop talking about Lukaku. Lukaku needs to, Gilmore said that Timo is better off getting into
Also, just quick, you missed the other bit to that.
uh
You're not
which is
City who can spend 50 million
multiple times.
multiple
I
times,
said it.
but don't succeed beyond England. You missed that bit. Saying that City spend so much money yet they
Yeah.
can't get any trophies in Europe.
It is true, but he said he's trying to say that he doesn't want to be. Guys, if you're just joining us, we got 9 of us viewing this stream. Guys, don't do me a favor. 10 of us right now. Put a like on the video for me whilst we talk about the game, and let me know what you guys make of the game happening tomorrow at the bridge. Let me know your expectations. You guys just watched a little bit of a training session at Stamford Bridge at Cobham. You guys saw it. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any news on the Lille team, drop it down in the comment section below. We can all share it. Let's educate ourselves. So yeah, it was 11-10 people watching right now. Please put a like on the video for me, please. It really means a lot to the channel over here. I'm trying to take comments. Put your comments in. I'll spend time and then read the comments in as they come in. Winner's best game was at Bernabeu was at the Bernabeu with Pulisic and Mount as the front three. Yes, it's something that Thomas Tuchel has to work on it. At Herbert says TT just need to stop putting all our goal scoring hopes on just the idea of starting Lukaku more often than not. Rotate the attack. Give multiple players opportunity to clinch games for us. Gunnar said coming on to the preview a few days before the match. Yes, a few days before the match. Good, that would be nice. I want to have an Arsenal perspective, an Arsenal person here proud to the London derby, which will be much more excited over here. What did this one say again? It says Lukaku scored 20 goals for United, and I still wanted
Yeah,
him
I'd
out.
already read that one out.
Yeah, that's
I
from
thought that's where you'd got an up to, so I'd read that one out.
yeah. Would come on. Oh, I think I'm going back. Why am I going back? Um, Gilmore said the game against Norwich was the right template to build upon. We played with so much fluidity, and we were not so mechanical in our offensive build-up. Gilmore will kill me over here. Gunnar said that Tuchel worries me in cup competitions. He knows what he is doing. Absolutely, Tuchel is right now. We all know that Tuchel is a cup guy. He's a cup competition guy. We're trying to
we do well and we're consistent in the cups.
yeah in the cups.
That's the thing.
That's his
In the
trademark
league,
right now.
our players seem to struggle to get up to speed in the league consistently for some reason.
Yeah, we're just hoping that probably next season we might have the different players with different mentality. As Kunde, I read something about Kunde that a guy has to see a psychologist who will help Kunde because he hates losing. So probably the mindset of Kunde is just the same mindset of Chelsea Football Club. So
I love that mindset though.
That's what, Steven?
That mindset is good to have though. Like he
Yeah,
hates losing.
he hates losing.
It'll drive you to want to be better and perform better.
Absolutely. Because of that, he has to see a psychologist that will help him help his mentality to be able to sustain. I mean, not to worry so much when he loses, because he's a guy that always want to win. If you see the way he plays and the way he involves himself in each and every game, that should tell you that that's the kind of player that Chelsea Football Club need.
You know, it's mad though.
Yeah, tell me, Steven.
So two players at Chelsea are linked with Tuchemeni and Kunde.
Kunde, yeah.
People, I saw a lot of people like there was quite a few on social, saying like on socials saying about Kunde getting sent off. Later on in the day, you get Tuchemeni going and get sent off after 35 minutes.
Yeah, both players got a red card.
Literally, I was sat down. I was like, "Oh, Monaco's on TV today. I'll record that, and then I'll go back after the game and watch Tuchemani's performance."
Yeah.
I saw Monaco red card, and then I was like, "Oh, that's not good." Then I saw Tuchemani. I'm like, and delete recording. It's like, what's the point? One time I actually recorded it because I was like, "Oh, it's on TV. I've seen it. I can actually have a chance to like evaluate him." And then he goes and gets sent off.
So Gilmore says City spent 100 million on the on Grealish, but you don't see Pep play multiple formations trying to accommodate him. Grealish realizes he need to synchronize with his teammate and not the other way around. Yeah, I mean it is Pep Guardiola. City have that money to bend around, to waste around. That is them. I mean, we will say that we are just going for a player that we think can impact us. We're not doing too much of a gambling over here. So guys, we got 9 of us viewing. Come on, guys, we got only 4 likes or 5 likes. We can do better than eight viewers. Let's put a like on the video.
5 likes. That's what I've got.
Yeah, you got 8 viewers, 7 viewers. Who those the other viewers? What are you waiting for? Come on, man. It will help me. It will help my channel. If you want me to stay here, and that is look, if you guys like the video, it will motivate me to come do this all the time. I know you guys didn't force me to do what I'm doing, but then I need more motivations. And your like of the video will motivate me to be able to come here with more streams for us all to entertain ourselves and like what we're doing. So come on, guys. Let's put it on. Let's put it on. Let's put a like on, Gilmore said at 3-4-2-1 requires the front three who interchange position and are able to draw opposition midfield further in infield and give room for our wing back to bump forward. And then he said that he went ahead and said that Lukaku doesn't work in the back three formation because he is just a um static clothes hanger with wheels on. Kimo, I like you. I like your words. I like your words, and I like it the way you phrases your sentences. But you're being too mean to Lukaku. You're being too mean. I know you, Gilmore. You know I know you very, very well. I know you with some other guys, Gilmore. You can't do that. Let's support our own. You don't expect a Man United person, or you don't expect any other person to come over and support your player. You have to prove them wrong. You have to tell them that no matter what it is, Lukaku is yours and you still support him. So please support your player, support your Lukaku, because at the end of the day, Lukaku is our property. We spend so much money on him, and we have to support him to be able to score for us. I want to said, sorry, I've been busy at work, but watching you during the lunch break now. Oh, you're on break. That's nice. Enjoy your lunch. Enjoy your lunch. So yeah, Gilmore, like I said, please, please, I'm begging you. Today, I'm just going on. I wish I could go on my knees right now, but I'm just begging you, Gilmore. Let's support Lukaku for once, just for once. Support Lukaku. Back that player. Support him when you watch him, so he can have that confidence. Imagine if you say, "Good luck, Lukaku." Maybe the entire Chelsea supporters say, "Good luck, Lukaku." He might perform well. At the end of the day, he's playing for us. He is our player. We have to support our own. Even Manchester United are even support. They are even supporting Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka, who doesn't do nothing. Imagine Wan-Bissaka, who costs almost about 50 million to Manchester United. They are even supporting him. Maguire has been supported with all his big head. He can score goals, but this weekend he scored a goal. So please, let's support. I almost said let's support Maguire. Let's support our players. Yeah. Winra said. Gilmore said needs Zion. I would rather Lukaku have 10 stats on target than to be 10 shots. 10 shots on target than to be non-existent in a game for 80 minutes. But suddenly decide to turn up last 10 to score, at least we might have a rebound for top end goals. I agree with you. I agree with you. If he's having 10 shot on target or even out of target, that means that he's getting involved in the game. And I understand where you're coming from. I understand your problem, and I understand what you mean. You want to see him involving himself in the game, but please, let's still support the brother. Let's still support him. He's just like your brother. Imagine if your own brother, you are here with me, and your brother is playing for Chelsea, and you have all these people saying these kind of words to Lukaku, calling him so many names, like Donald and Campos and all that. How are you gonna feel? How are you gonna feel as a human being, or you being his brother? So please, I'm just standing here and then campaigning for Lukaku that you guys need to show him love. That he's just a human being. Things are not going well for him. It's just like Kepa. Kepa has his own problem. Kepa has his own problem with his girlfriend and his relationship. Now it looks like things are getting better for Kepa. He's playing very well. He's keeping clean sheet after clean sheet. He's been, because we are now supporting him. Even when Edouard Mendy, who is our goalkeeper number one, came in back to the scene, we still think that Kepa should be the guy in goal post. I'm sure you were even hooting that Kepa should start the game, but then Tuchel has to go other ways to put Edouard Mendy in goal post. So let's support Lukaku because he is one of us. He is still us. He's our property, like I said. 70 97.50 million. That's a lot of money. And we need to back him at all time.
Zan,
Yes, sir.
what do you think formation wise we got it? Because I doubt Aspi starts.
Okay.
If he does, I'll probably be surprised.
Yeah, if you're joining us, please don't forget, give me your like. The like is very important for my stream over here. If you're just joining us, do us a favor, stick with us, like the video, and also engage yourself. Put down comment section below, just like how Gilmore is doing this section. If you put your comment there, I will read it right away, and I'll acknowledge you spending time with us, and then sending your comments in. I will definitely read it. I will never skip it.
And all comments come up on the screen. You don't have to pay for your comment to come up on the
It's
screen.
free. Yeah. You don't have to pay to be on my platform. Like other Chelsea channels, you have to pay for your comment to be read out. You don't have to pay me. I'm spending all my energy to read your comment for you because it is all we having fun and we're educating ourselves also here. I don't sit here to say I know everything. Probably you even watching me might even know something. I stand to the point of correction. If I say something that is not right, you have every point to correct me. Without a doubt, you have every point to correct me. And I accept all criticism. If you think I'm not doing anything right and you want me to do something a different way, drop a comment and I will do it the way you want it because I am doing this for the fans. This channel is made for the fans, and because without the fans, I won't be here. I won't be here. Talking Chelsea. It also, my love for the club is what makes me do what I do all the time. No one has forced me to do what I'm doing, but it's the love that I have for Chelsea. And I like talking football. So this platform gives me an opportunity to talk to people like Gilmore, Gunnar, Herbert as a Manchester United fan, and I have Ryan, who is a Liverpool fan, who is always on the panel with us as we talk football. So it's always nice to be over here, and I don't care if I come over here and it's just one person watching me. At the end of the day, if there's one person watching me, it means that I'm saying something that is more reasonable, that someone feels like I need to listen to this guy and I need to hear what he's saying. We have to support Lukaku no matter who he is. No matter if it's not banging in the goals, we still have to support Lukaku with that because we spend a lot of money on him and we have to support him for him to play very well, but not to go against him when he's playing. That is not right. Gilmore said needs Zion just like how Romelu Lukaku doesn't entertain being empty-handed despite investing so much in managers. Some should apply. Same should apply to players. I understand, but then remember the players who stay in the club for a long time, but the managers you cannot say they can be there for a long time. You can really put your foot down and say the players cannot go. It's so easily like managers. The players can't do that. That's why always the managers are being sacked and the players always stay. So we have to put that into consideration.
Player power.
Yeah, player power, and played in I think the bossman ruling that came into FIFA has really changed a lot of things. The players have a lot of power, and they decide. But the coaches don't have that power. You cannot.
Player power was a problem. Was and still is a problem at Chelsea for a long time.
Yeah, because I mean
We've
the
seen
owner,
it
the
firsthand
owner of
now
the
with
club.
managers.
Go ahead, Steven.
Yeah, I said like at Chelsea, it's been a problem for a while with player power. Like how many times we've seen it. You get all these reports of players being unhappy, and all of a sudden a manager's gone, or there's reports that players have gone to the board, and then you've spoken to the board about their discontent with the manager, and then the
Yeah,
manager sacked like within a few weeks.
yeah, yeah. Gilmore said on his side, imagine these United fans are glad their club didn't take Lukaku back for a second chance. It's so tough to be optimistic that they will be proven wrong. We don't know what is going to happen. We all hope to see. And if I'm being paid 97 million, I would not just be sitting down, not is it donut? I will not be sitting donut or whatever. I mean, sitting back, sitting duck in games. Instead, I will be replying, repaying the faith shown in me by the club, and I do by putting in effort every game. I understand, Gamer. I understand where you're coming from, and I understand your problems. But I keep saying it, you still have to support your guy. United fans even supported him, even though some did not like him. Some did, some still did like him. Herbert said that when Lukaku left, we scored more goals than Liverpool front three in 2020. Wow, that's a lot of statistics over there.
How have we already been streaming for 50 minutes? 5-0.
No, we've been streaming for 48 minutes.
Your time's behind then.
What time? What time
Did
is?
you start it 2 minutes past?
No, it's past 30 minutes. Our streaming has passed 30 minutes.
I'm saying, did you start it at 2 minutes past, or did you start it on the hour?
Oh
If
yeah,
you started it on the hour, it's been 50.
yeah. I think we did start at 2 minutes. 2 minutes past. Yeah.
I didn't even realize. I just looked at the time in the bottom corner. I was like, oh wow.
Yeah. Let me take some of. Let me read the last comment to have you, and then we'll call it a day. We got 11 of you watching me. Come on, man. Let's put a like. Let me get 11 likes before we leave. Let me get my 11 likes before we go, guys. Let me get it. Herbert said. Yes. Yeah, you can. Herbert said that a Lukaku role in Chelsea team is exactly the same as Darren Fletcher role at United. No one knows what they do. What do you think that's even? Darren Fletcher Lukaku role. I'm not sure about Fletcher because I'm not a United fan. All I see him is he's just playing football. They don't know what Darren Fletcher does.
You know who Darren Fletcher is?
Yeah, I know him. That tall guy, the skinny tall guy.
Almost Scottish international.
Oh, okay. Winner said Nizam we've
I think
finished.
he's a coach for now. Actually, I think he's a coach for United now, unless he's left.
Yeah. Oh, he said that we finished fourth last season without having a traditional number 9. Would you be saying that we would not be able to finish higher by just using the Lukaku money to boost midfield and defense? Well, I agree. If we definitely need a center forward. Don't forget, a center forward is much more important in every team, no matter the formation you're playing. Now you tell me what happened to City yesterday. Are you telling me would they be good without a center forward? I doubt they would be good without a center forward. They needed a center forward. That's
They
why.
haven't been playing with a centre forward all season.
Yeah, it's been playing well for them. But then until they meet a team that that are much more disciplined in the defense, just like they did with us, they were very lucky they had that 1-0 1-0 goal when they came to Stamford Bridge, and the same thing happened in the game. So I'm saying that if they meet a
Not
team,
everyone can beat Tottenham. It's okay.
yeah, Steven said not everyone can beat Tottenham, but then yeah, it is true. City can beat Tottenham, but Chelsea can beat them 3 times in a month. When your most expensive signing is missing his old club within 3 months, it's a big red flag. He himself said if Inter gave him the money he wanted, he would have not been at London. Yes, it is true. He said it. Understandable. Understandable. This is come. I'm from I123 Love. He says, why am I not seeing your incoming comment on YouTube? I don't know. Right now, I have yours highlighted. If you're watching on YouTube right now, it's right there. It's highlighted on
It
YouTube.
should be. I don't know what's going on because I can see them. I can see Herbert's one that you're about to read.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I
I don't
just,
know
I
if it's
just,
just
I
the
just click
area
yours.
or.
Yeah, Fletcher is supposed to be our director of football, but he is there besides the manager. Right, himself said he doesn't know what Fletcher role is. And that's I mean, if Brannick is saying that, that's a lot of bullshit, isn't it,
That's
Steven?
funny, man.
That's funny.
That's entertaining.
Yeah, that
How's
is.
I don't know what his role is. Why are you asking me?
It is funny.
Um, that would legit be like us having Petr Cech sat next to Thomas Tuchel and Thomas Tuchel making the same comment.
Yeah. Steven, do you?
That's the Chelsea version.
Yeah. Would you like us to do I mean, I don't know if you have any time. If you have any time, do you want us to go through the do a predicted 11? If you have any time. If you don't, then we can move on. We can end the stream right now.
It's just a difficult one, I think.
Yeah, it's gonna be definitely very difficult. I see them on your screen, but not your comment below.
Oh, so she said she sees them when you put them on the screen, but she doesn't see them in the actual chat.
Oh, okay. Probably there's something wrong with your phone, or maybe YouTube need an update. I mean, if your phone need an update, then you shouldn't be able to be on YouTube at all. You couldn't even log in. It's weird. It's weird, isn't it, David? Yeah. Gilmore said Fletcher is just the mascot in the United board. Come on, Gilmore. Be nice. Be nice for just a second. A second. I've been talking to you about supporting Lukaku since I started the stream, and you still don't support me. You're on about Lukaku, Lukampos, and Lukaku, Lukampos, and he's doing this and he's doing that. Please, for a second, say something nice about Lukaku before I end the stream. Gilmore, say something nice about Lukaku. Can you try before I end the stream? Just one thing about something nice about Lukaku. One thing. Then once you do, I'll end the stream. Just say something nice. Come on, Gilmore.
I
Say
can't
something
see
nice.
it
I'm waiting
happening.
for you. I can see you. I'm waiting for you. Say something nice about Lukaku before I end the stream. Come on. You count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We got one more to go. Come on, Gilmore. Come on, Gilmore. Herbert said mascot is at least useful, no entertaining. Useful to entertain the fans. Fletcher just sit there chewing gum.
Big fair, he's not wrong.
Yeah, chewing gum and then listening songs on his earpods.
He's literally just there pretending to know what's going on. That's what we've established.
So this is
Oh
the
wow!
good thing about this is what Gilmore said. Something good about Lukaku. He said Lukaku would have been an Inter legend had he stayed on in Italy. So is that the only thing you can say about Lukaku, Gilmore? Oh my days. All
I
right,
told
Gilmore.
you don't expect anything. We knew this was going to happen.
Okay, Gilmore. All said and done. I heard you. I heard you, brother. I heard you. And then
No, the easiest thing to say was the positive could have been that he scored two
yeah.
goals at a Club World Cup, which without we wouldn't have won the tournament.
Hmm.
Whether you like him or not, that's a fact. Without his goals, we don't win the tournament.
Yeah. Remember, Gilmore, Lukaku scored 2 goals for us. The first game against Aila, and then our second, he also scored the
Penalty,
equalizer. Yeah,
correct.
the equalizer, right?
And he scored the goal that put us in the lead, and then they
Yeah.
equalised, and then Havertz scored a penalty.
Yeah. So please, Gilmore, with no disrespect.
But we know we get that for the most part it's been negative, but let's not make out like it's 100% negative. There has been the odd moment that's a good thing that's happened.
Yeah, yes, let's show some love to our brother. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for being here and being part of us. I want to say you're all wonderful people, especially Helbert, a wonderful guy who's always supporting me. A Manchester United fan. He's been on the show on the platform many times, and I want to tell him big ups to you, Helbert. And then Gilmore, thank you for some of your comments. They also, the comments they're all important. Yeah, that's your opinion about Lukaku and I can't change your mind. Just like you said, how does it change his mind? You and Herbert said, how does it change his mind if it's already said he would have stayed at Inter Milan? So yeah, you can't change anyone's mind on their perception and the way they think about other people. And I want to acknowledge all of you. Gunnar, thank you very much for being here. I123, and then Steven, my strong supporter of this channel. Without Steven, sometimes things wouldn't go on. But I want to tell him thank you very much, Steven. Thank you. And you all have a wonderful day. We'll be back again for the watch along. Guys, let's have fun over here. You can join us for just a watch along and entertain us if you're watching us wherever you're watching us from. Also, let us know. Thank you very much. And then we'll see you guys again tomorrow. Leo Desperandos, hang on to hope.